What's up, guys? Wanted to get you a quick video of your boy here. He is doing really good actually for the first day. I love these border collies. They're so smart. Now, like I texted you guys earlier, lots of fear, lots of anxiety with this guy. He doesn't, the reason I think you're seeing this reactivity with dogs and with people is because he's just so fearful. He's so scared. He doesn't really know what to do with it. And so, come on, buddy. Good. What we do is, this is very much a relationship-based problem. Duke, come. Good boy. And so what we do is when we get a dog that's super fearful, come on, buddy, we want them to understand that they can trust us and that we're going to get them through that scary situation, whether it's a person or a dog or, a new thing, whatever it is. I want him to put his trust in me, that I'm going to make a good decision for him and that he doesn't have to make a decision. And it's that decision-making process that, when he's scared, his adrenaline goes up so high, and that's what they go into fight or flight mode, right? That's just what happens. It's a survival technique. All animals do it. And so when he gets nervous and scared, it looks like, he's big and tough, because that reaction that he gives makes the scary thing go away. Duke, come. Good. Biting at people, showing aggression to dogs removes him from that situation, whether it's the other dog goes away because he's like, okay, man, you're kind of crazy, or the person goes away, they don't want to approach a barking dog. Good, come on. Good, come. Good. And so what we do is we tell him, no, those are unacceptable behaviors, but before we do want to tell him that. We don't want him to, act aggressively, of course. But before we put him in a situation where he could act aggressively, I want to teach him good obedience, because aside from just correcting him when he's making a bad mistake, I want him to know what to do instead. And so that's why this obedience comes in so handy, is because, as a border collie, a working dog, they need a job, right? That's what everyone always says, the border collies, all dogs need jobs, not just border collies, but especially border collies. Duke, come. Good. So you see this little, just a little bit of obedience. He's only been here for a day. All I've been doing is teaching him to follow me and come when called. Duke, come. Good boy. We've been doing a little bit of sit. He likes to sit. But you can see we're good buddies now. He really is warming up to me and everything. And so I'm going to talk a lot more about all this. Good job, buddy. And, I'm having him on leash 100% of the time when he's out here, so he's not going to take off or anything. Duke, come. And I'm kind of starting to shape this heel command, which is you walk on my left. Duke, come. Good. You walk on my left, and that's the only spot you need to be in, because I want you focusing on me on our walks. I don't want him to be pulling me all over the place, looking at stuff and fixating. Duke, come. Good. Oh, come. Good. There we go. So what's happening here is when he's not focused on me, I'm going away from him, calling him to me. Good boy. And if he doesn't come right away, I give him just a little bit of leash pressure and a little bit of e-collar pressure too. Come on. And what he's learning is when he feels a little bit of that stimulation, Duke, good, come, good. When he feels a little bit of that stimulation, it goes away when he comes to me. So that, one, makes me a really positive place to be and to pay attention to. And two, it teaches him, if he fixates on something kind of scary, good boy, that's a very nice heel. Come on. I know he's kind of tripping on his leash, that's why he's walking slow. But when he fixates on something that might be kind of scary, there's a little bit of pressure from the e-collar and from the leash and everything, and as soon as he looks at me, it goes away. And he doesn't have to deal with that scary thing. And so it builds a lot of trust in me that, you don't have to look at and react to that thing, because your only job is to pay attention to me. And so that's kind of the basis that we're working on here. I know you like the cuddles, you like the pets. Duke, come good. There we go. And so that was a really good picture right there for you to see just now when his ears perked up and he looked away. There was a dog barking off in the distance. Duke, come. Good. And I know dogs are super scary for him. Good boy. The leash scared him there. But every time he even shows a little bit of interest, like the ears perk up, we call it fixating. And even though there's nothing over there to be seen, there's no dogs, there's no people. You saw my street, it's pretty quiet. And when we see that, if I redirect him back to me, and even though there's no dog there, I say, oh, you're a little distracted. Just come and focus on me. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to worry about. And you get a dog that, one, trusts you a lot. Duke, come. Good. Yeah, good boy. And you can work him through that anxiety of, oh my gosh, there's something scary. What do I do? you know, instead of barking or, you know, going into that fight mode, he goes into a little bit more of an avoidance mode, which isn't good long term, but this is how we teach him how to deal with it. So it's a little bit tough. It's very hard for him. It's, you know, you might tell that he's a little bit stressed. It's hard to think this much when before he didn't have to. And so, but that's okay. This is good for him to go through. Duke, come. Good. Yes, and I'm making it very rewarding for him and everything. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're working on with this guy. He's going to take a bit of work for sure. But, you know, my main thing is I want to build up his engagement with me. So I'm the number one priority. You know, whoever's holding the leash is the number one priority in his life. He doesn't need to worry about everything else. And, you know, two is I want to build his confidence next. So once he trusts me a lot, you know, in the next week or so, we're going to take him to, you know, new places, new things. Duke, come. Good. You know, start doing this around other dogs so that he starts getting really confident that in those situations, nothing bad happens to him if he doesn't act aggressively. You know, nothing bad is going to happen to you if there's a dog on the other side of a fence. You don't have to try to fight it, and you don't have to pay attention to it. You just have to pay attention to me. So anyway, really good stuff from Mr. Duke. He's a rock star. He's going to learn all this stuff pretty fast, but he's got a lot of baggage that we're going to work through, and it'll be good. I have high hopes for him. So anyway, I hope you guys aren't missing him too much.